Hello everyone, and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Aries for the week of July 20th. And at this time, I'd like to give a very special thank you to everyone out there who has been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched, and also hitting that hype button. Thank you. And of course, all the lovely comments. They are so nice to read, letting me know you enjoyed the readings. It helped you decide to subscribe to my channel. It resonated. So I'm very happy with that. Thank you. Okay. Charging ahead. The Ace of Rods. Thinking about taking a short trip this week somewhere. Just a little bit excitement in your life. Maybe to some place you haven't been before, or going to see something that you heard about and, never really participated in. And that can be something that is really, close to home. And you are taking new adventures, making sure your vehicle's in good running order. So that's a good thing to do. And you're looking for the future vacation as well. You're not quite sure who is going to be alongside of you, but you are definitely looking into taking more adventures in the future. And the Five of Pentacles, very nice. Feeling stronger, moving away from that mindset that you don't have enough. Maybe in your past that, you fell on a little bit of hard times, and you're just realizing to move away from that sort of mind thought that you don't have enough, and into a more stable way of thinking, where this could have been a unexpected finance, loss of some sort come up, and it sort of made you re-question if you're doing okay, but you are. So your finances are really starting to become more in focus for yourself. Ooh, and the Death card. So letting go of something from the past. Now this could be people, places, or things. You've learned, you're moving on, you're letting some stuff go now, because this is an ending. So you can start something new. Oof, and you're making this change, you're making this transformation. You really are feeling much more at ease about this ending of a cycle. Feeling like you've done all you can do, or all you want to do in some cases, and you're releasing things from your past, taking the wisdom with you, but letting the rest go. So this is a new start for you. Seven of Swords. Okay. Well, there's been some betrayal going on. Dishonest people, frenemy. That's a terrible sentence, but it's a true one. And you're okay with that. You realize you've known for a while that this was happening, and you were slowly taking action on it. Well, now you're stepping up the pace. You're realizing everybody talks, but they don't get to judge. So if they've been dishonest with you in any way, you're done with that. You're moving on to much better cycle and circle of people that you can rely on. And the Page of Wands. So definitely good news coming in. Unexpected. This could be a message for quite a distance for some of you, requiring you to think about traveling, or they could be traveling to see you. But you are more, how would you put it? Almost impulsive. You just want to get going again. You're stepping outside of your comfort zone, but you're okay with that because you can see more opportunities somewhere else. So you're willing now to try something fresh. Some of you may be traveling for work, but you are really learning to disconnect from where you're at to step into something different. And this invitation or message that you're going to get is going to give you that footing that you've wanted for a while. All right, and the shadows, yes, stepping out of the negative. Understanding, self-doubt, self-sabotage. Everyone does it, and this is just you finally releasing yourself from that overthinking, worrying, stressing about things that even haven't happened and probably won't. And you're finally releasing those negative thoughts that have been, nagging on you for quite some time. You're stepping into the light. You're letting go of the self-doubt that you've carried for a while. And the Two of Wands, very nice. Yeah, just waiting for some results, waiting for an answer from someone or something in some cases. You're making a choice. Definitely there is travel plans coming in for you. But right now you're sort of just holding yourself back to see what the answer is before you make a decision to go too far from home. Because right now you're comfortable with where you're at. You have enough. All the opportunities are here, and you're wanting the right answers before you make the next step. And the Star card. Okay. So you're definitely feeling much more balanced in your decisions, your steps going forward. This is a renewal, hope, inner strength, and clarity. So that's beautiful. You have faith. You believe in yourself. You're willing now to step into the spotlight, to be noticed for who you are and what you do in some cases. You're no longer feeling you be judged. You're just not caring about that sort of pettiness. You're comfortable. You're feeling very lucky and fortunate. And that helps you to step into your own going forward. And the Six of Rods. Yes, look at the recognition you're getting. The pat on the back, the attaboys. People telling you and recognizing how far you've come, what you've accomplished, what you're going to accomplish. And that makes you get that feeling of you can accomplish much more. So this is good news of success coming in for you. This is your rewards, your recognition, and you are really opening up again to trying new adventures, feeling more secure within yourself that you can speak of what you do. And the Ace of Swords, yes. Yeah, if you were feeling stuck about a decision or something that you were thinking about doing, you get that inspiration this week to move forward on it. You're having a heart-to-heart talk with somebody to clear the air because you're realizing that something needs to be settled before any more progress gets made. So, but you are really feeling protected, moving forward. You're starting to understand what your next steps are, what you're going to accomplish, what you're going to finish up. So this is just the beginning of a new journey. Ooh, Six of Swords. Definitely a new journey. A necessary transformation. Relocating, moving, thinking of moving on to someplace where you feel you may fit in much better. You've been feeling like you're struggling a bit recently. And it doesn't always have to be financially. You just feel like you don't quite feel comfortable with where you're at. So you're looking into literally moving to someplace else where you might feel more comfortable, make more money, and just, get in a community where you seem like you're more welcome. So, Two of Cups. Well, that may answer a lot. Romance, partnerships, proposal of marriage. So maybe that's what you've been keeping under your hat. You're getting, that invitation from somebody to live together, get married. This is coming together of a union with somebody who accepts you for who you are, you accept them for who they are, and you really do complement one another. So that's beautiful. Ooh. Two of Swords, yes. Needing to make that decision. Oh, you poor thing. It's time. You've compromised. You're trying to make a decision and you're feeling stuck. You're not quite sure if you're getting all the right visions and all the right answers, so you're just sort of waiting there, and so is the universe waiting on you, to make that decision. And it's not come easy for you. Four of Pentacles, yes, watching your finances. This is the card of what they call greed or long-term security. And that's a good thing to be. You are worried about your finances for your future, the long haul. And you're not willing to give it up in any form. And I don't blame you for that. But you're also realizing that you need to, how much do you need, I guess is the question you're trying to ask yourself, in order for you to feel secure and safe and comfortable. So you really got some important questions to answer about your finances for the long term. And the Four of Cups. Yeah, finding that feeling of impasse. You're not quite sure which way to go here. You're feeling surprisingly gifted, and the universe is giving to you, but you're not quite sure if it's giving the right feeling. So you're sitting back a little bit, really going over where you are, what you have, what you've accomplished, doing that almost nostalgic, but not really. You're just trying to figure out if you're comfortable with where you're at and what you have already, or is there more on offer? So you're really a little bit bored, but you're also scared at the same time. So you're just sort of trying to settle into figuring out what the next move's going to be for yourself. Yeah, definitely the Queen of Cups. Realizing that you need to slow the pace down, take things back a little bit, ever so temporary, but you know that you need to slow things down so you can get a clear picture. This is comfort, calm, healing, emotionally stable, and caring. So you are really caring about yourself this week. Taking care of yourself seems to be your top priority, and probably should be, because it's taken you a long time to get here where you're comfortable and secure on your own, with your own. So you're not really looking for anything grandiose out there. You're just comfortable right now, and you're not sure if you want to give that comfort up. So you're really taking things back just slightly, slowing things down a little bit, getting a better perspective on where you're going from here. And the King of Pentacles, yes, most definitely investing in yourself, knowing what you have, what you've secured, where you're going. You got all the right bells and whistles going off for you, but you are still trying to figure out what is the next adventure. This is good business deals, leadership, security, abundance, growth, and you are okay with just investing in yourself, understanding that there's been some ups and downs in your past and you don't want to go back there, so you're putting your money away in safe keepings. For many of you, is investing in yourself, realizing that you need to save for many of you, your retirement, that sort of thing. And slow and steady will win this race. And you are okay with where you're at, what you have. You don't need anything else but your own peace of mind. And that's what you're really starting to realize and ask yourself, are you okay with where you're at? All right. And the Four of Swords, yes, needing a rest, relax, step back, take care of yourself, pamper yourself a little bit, rest, renewal, stability, and recovery. So you are recovering. You've been putting a lot of energy and effort into stuff. Some of you are recovering from an injury, so I'm sorry to hear about that. But you're healing. And as you heal and have more time to yourself to enjoy what your surroundings are and offering to you, it helps you to reward yourself. You know, take a nice sea salt bath, take a walk in the park, go to visit friends. So you're starting to come more comfortable with yourself and where you're at and have, and that's very important to you. All right, and your oracle card. Bring fun into everything you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs. And pardon me, an extraordinarily talent for multitasking. Absolutely. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.